All right, how's it going, you guys? Edgar and I are back again for another video, and today we're going to be talking about how you can save your data while keeping your phone on airplane mode when you're traveling abroad, because we all know it gets pretty expensive to use up your minutes and your data when you're overseas. And so here are a few quick tips that you can use to make sure it lasts.
One of the first things you can do, and this one is not only going to help you save data, but this one's probably one of the best things you could possibly do for yourself, is you can download the Google Maps app from the App Store on your phone, and on there you can download sections of the map, and every iPhone is a GPS. So you can, once you have that section downloaded and you're on airplane mode, you can GPS coordinates for no charge at all. So you can get anywhere you want with your iPhone on airplane mode with these downloaded sections. Now you're limited by how many megabytes you can download, but you can download full countries, and once you leave the country, just erase it and download the next one. And that's just one of the best ways that you can guarantee yourself to never get lost and to save data while you're just trying to get around.
Yeah, and to further elaborate on that, so you can picture this. Basically what it does is when you're on your screen, it's gonna pull up a map of, you know, whatever area you're zoomed in on, and it'll tell you, you know, you can download this grid of, you know, 1 by 1 of a certain, you know, GPS coordinate or whatever it happens to be. So when you're, especially in Europe, the countries are a lot smaller, so if you pan over, you know, this area, a lot of times you can capture a full country in that grid that they allow you to download, and you download it, and then you have the entire country at your disposal without using any data at all. So it's really helpful and useful if you're traveling abroad.
Another thing that you can do when you're traveling abroad, and this is really going to come in handy when you're in places that don't speak your native language, is you can download the Google Language app, and you can download sections, or you can download languages on there, which will allow you at any time to use or to translate something, or get something, translate a sign, or get something that you need to say at any time with no data at all. So you can download Spanish, Portuguese, you name it. You can download every single thing, and you'll never be in a situation where you can't communicate with someone because you'll have the language.
Yeah, so downloading apps and downloading our next topic, movies, is your best friend. So many of you know this, but Netflix has an app, and they allow you to download TV shows and download movies. So if you're on the go and, you know, you feel like you're going to be on a bus or on a train or on an airplane, whatever it happens to be, you can download either to your computer or to your phone TV shows and series from Netflix and from other streaming apps that now provide that, to watch movies, you know, for hours on end without having to use a single drop of data.
And yeah, that's great if you're on a bus or you're on a train or you're just waiting around, you know, need something to do. You'll just have those movies at your disposal for whenever you need them. The next thing that we're going to cover is more guided towards Android users, people without iPhones. Because with iPhones you have iMessage, so you can message on Wi-Fi and you can get Wi-Fi anywhere, but if you have an Android, you can't. So if you do have an Android, what you can do is you can download WhatsApp, and WhatsApp's a great app, and you can use your own phone number, and you can reach anyone else in the world when you're on Wi-Fi that uses WhatsApp. And what's really interesting is almost everyone in Europe uses WhatsApp over their own provider, because iPhones aren't as big over there. So a lot of the people are using it because it's more instant. It's just like iMessage, but it's really something that you can utilize a lot when you're over there if you don't have iMessage, or if you're trying to get in contact with people over there who don't have iMessage either.
I guess touching on the next topic that we're going to transition to, I would say the biggest reason why people go over their data when they're overseas is because they love what they see and they want to document it. So Snapchat and Instagram, these are big culprits because people like to post stories, they like to post Insta stories, and this, you know, they may not realize it because they're 10-second clips, and now, you know, you can record even longer. They just seem super short, but they eat up your data like crazy. So a good way to do this is just keep your phone on airplane mode, record the story, record the Instagram story, and it'll just save it. Just literally post it. So if you're on Snapchat, record it, post it, and then it'll say the post failed. But don't worry, even if you exit out of the app, it'll still be there. So go ahead and record it, post it. It's gonna fail, And then once you get back to Wi-Fi, go back to the app, hit retry, and then it'll upload as if it was there the entire time. So Edgar and I said, downloading is your best friend, and just being patient. So even if you don't get it in the moment, it's still gonna be there if it's a story. And this is gonna help you save tons of money by not having to pay for extra, Wi-Fi plans or data plans or minute plans, because there are different alternatives that you can use while on the go. So you're never gonna have to go over your data or pay these outrageous fees that these companies take advantage of.
Yeah, and your iPhone is your biggest tool if you're traveling abroad, so make sure you utilize everything you can through your iPhone.